welcome back to No Filter MMA. This, of course, is your boy BJ, and I'm back with another live stream. Did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss me? Had to take a little break. You know, you gotta take a little break when you do this stuff, man. Like you gotta have a little bit of a break, man. You know, clear your mind, reset, have some time to catch up on some news, what's going on in the MMA world, yada yada yada. You guys already know. UFC 268 is going down. This is a huge fight card. You know what I'm saying? Madison Square Garden. It's in front of the biggest lights. We got championship fights. We got both of them rematches. We got Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. We got Billy Quarantillo versus Shane Burgos. I mean, we got fights, guys. But you guys know, first and foremost, I gotta come and talk to you. I gotta hit the WMMA scene because that's what I do. As excited as I am about those fights, that's what I do. Women's MMA, baby. Let's go. WMMA scene is blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of stuff to be looking forward to. My boy Combo Breaker 99. Shout out to Combo Breaker 99 for hitting the scene hard, boy. I mean, Combo Breaker 99 been tearing the scene up, man. Shout out to Combo Breaker on his hard work, man. This guy is putting in the work. You know, he really putting in that work. So, yes, guys, let's talk. Let's see what we got. I want to start off. I want to talk about I want to talk about Zhang and Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk about, like, what I've seen, listening to them talk on Countdown and Embedded, like, the whole 9 yards. And it looks like, I feel like they're both oozing confidence, but I feel like Zhang Weili, man, Zhang Weili is just oozing confidence right now. I feel like she feels like she can beat Rose Namajunas. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Zhang Weili straight up feels like she can beat Rose Namajunas, and I'm not mad at it. You know, so what's up, Teron Brown? Oh, Lord, BJ is about to talk about women's MMA. Marcus Bell, salute. Guys, what's going on? Smash that like button for your boy. Shout out again to Combo Breaker 99, man, for hitting the scene hard, giving us all that we need. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, I'm going to talk about Usman versus Covington. I'm going to talk about those fights. But first, I got to clear this WMMA scene, you know what I'm saying? But Zhang Weili just looks uber confident, man. She looks like, you know what I'm saying, like she's straight up ready to go in there and bang. You know, she looks like she's made the adjustments. And that's what you look for in a rematch, you know what I'm saying? You look for in a rematch for a fighter to make the adjustments, especially when they lose by stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, and as fast as Zhang Weili lost, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, ooh, everybody's wondering, well, what is she gonna do different? Rose can be unpredictable with her strikes sometimes, yada, yada, yada. Yes, that's very true. Very, very true. That is very true. But, we never know what kind of approach that Zhang Weili gonna take. She's been working a lot with Henry Cejudo. You know what I'm saying? So you could possibly see some wrestling going on here. Zhang Weili using her strength and her size and her weight to hold Rose Namajunas down to avoid anything like last time happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to see what she's got. You know what I'm saying? And such a savage. Rose is such a quiet savage. Like, she was like, you know what I'm saying? So they asked her at Media Day, like, how do you feel about about Zhang saying she's got Henry Cejudo? And she, man, and Rose was like, I got Pat Barry. I got such and such. I got such and such. I was like, oh, okay. Rose is like, so she can have what she wants, you know what I'm saying? But I got what I got, I loved it. Man. Uh-oh. What is that noise? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know what was going on there. But yes, man, and Rose is like, I don't care what she's got, I don't care what she's got. So that prompted me to, Combo Breaker 99. Yes, sir. What's up, man? What's good? So anyways, seeing what they had said, what each fighter said, when they were asked questions and on Embedded and then on the Countdown, like the whole thing, like, it prompted me to watch the Zhang Weili, and the Young Jacek fight, man. And what I saw in that fight, you know what I'm saying, was a lot of quick hands and a lot of kicks from Zhang Weili, leg kicks and stuff like that. Maybe that's the approach that Zhang Weili is going to take, a leg kick heavy, grappler heavy approach. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the type of approach that we see her take. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a good approach. Maybe she, you know, it. It's hard to say if Rose is a better striker than Joanna, but different styles make different. Rose is not the exact same striker as Joanna Jędrzejczyk. You know what I'm saying? Like Joanna, just she don't fire like she don't do the things Rose do, and Rose don't do the things that Joanna does. So you know, Rose threw that kick up there, man, and it just totally, she set it up. It was the setup. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, like Joanna, the difference between the Zhang fight and the Rose fight. I mean, the Joanna fight and the Rose fight was, you know, Joanna didn't set anything up. Like, she didn't create any traps for Zhang Weili. Like, she didn't create any traps for her. She just stood and banged with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never set up any traps versus Rose set that trap beautifully, and Zhang Weili bit on the bait. You know what I'm saying? She bit on it. You know what I'm saying? She bit right down on that bait. Rose was attacking those legs. It was such a fast setup too. It was such a quick setup. And Rose stepped in and went to throw that kick, man. And Zhang Weili, she dodged a low kick. Like she went to dodge a low kick and kind of stuck her head right out there. And when she stuck her head out there, Rose came up top with a beautiful head kick and just put her out. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the chess game on the feet is not really advantageous for Zhang Weili. Somebody who's going to set traps. I don't know why I wait till I get on live to start yawning. Somebody that want to set, maybe that chess match is not good for her because, like I said, Joanna didn't really set. Joanna used a lot of feints and stuff like that, but she never set Zhang Weili up for anything. You know what I'm saying? She never attacked one thing consistently enough to set a trap. You know what I'm saying? Versus Rose, you know what I'm saying? Rose went straight for them legs, man. Ate up them legs, and then Zhang went to dodge that leg and out. She's out. She's gone. You know what I'm saying? She's out of here. She's out. So, I mean, that's real. I'm pulling for Zhang to win this fight. I think she'll make the correct adjustments. She's got this American flavored, real mixed martial artist atmosphere going on. Coming over here from China, like nothing wrong with China, but you know what I'm saying. Like this is mixed martial arts. Like you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna be a mixed martial artist, then you need to train over here where mixed martial artists train. You need to train with mixed martial artists. Like nothing, like I said, nothing against the traditional ancient Chinese martial arts. You know what I'm saying. But things have evolved. You know what I'm saying. The times, if you're gonna keep up in this sport, you gotta know how to do more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that Zhang Weili is one-dimensional. I'm not saying it because she does have a lot of submissions, but she needs to do more. Like, she needs a different look. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Cejudo is what she needs. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at her training with Cejudo. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good thing. Who better to learn from than a double champion? You know what I'm saying? Like, as cringe as Henry Cejudo is, the man still is a double champion, and he's got the accolades to say, he's got that right, he's got that name and that statue, for somebody to say, yes, I'm being trained by Henry Cejudo. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh, okay. Okay, you being trained by Henry Cejudo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at that. Congrats to Zhang Weili for getting that look, I want to talk about the big news, guys. The big news is, our big news is Casey O'Neill versus Roxanne Mariferi. Woo-wee. Yeah, guys, I'm all for it. I'm all for King Casey. You know what I'm saying? I'm all with King Casey, man. Like, I'm all with King Casey. I'm gonna pause on King Casey right quick. I agree. I'm glad she wants to improve. People think it's funny when you want to improve. Yeah, I know, Combo. I think the reception of that has been very weird. The reception of that has just been very strange. I'm like, man, you guys are upset with that. Like, you guys are talking, turning the side out of that. Like, no, man. Champions train with champions. Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. But let's talk about my girl, King Casey O'Neill. Let's talk about King Casey O'Neill for a minute. Okay, can we talk about Casey O'Neill for a minute, please? Damn. Teron Brown up in here don't want to hear no WMMA. We're going to talk about King Casey O'Neil first and foremost. We're going to talk about that. Listen, King Casey O'Neil about to go in here and starch up. She's about to go in here and beat up Roxanne Mariferi. Now, I'm not going to say she's going to starch her, but I'm pulling for Casey O'Neil because this is what I've been preaching. This is what I want to see. I want to see these, when these prospects are looking good, don't fight them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fight them out. Like, don't keep shuffling the cards at the bottom. And then when people start losing, the narrative becomes that, oh, they're not that good. Everybody going to end up losing. You gotta let these fighters capitalize on their momentum, and as much as I love Casey O'Neil, it sucks for De La Rosa and Robertson because they never got the opportunity like that to capitalize on their momentum. You know what I'm saying? You can say, okay, yeah, Montana lost to Andrea Lee, you know what I'm saying, but she won after that, and then she won after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she was still fighting girls that was below her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had that momentum. Don't let one loss completely stifle their momentum. You know what I'm saying? And Jillian Robertson had all the momentum in the world. Robertson had all the momentum in the world. You know what I'm saying? And don't keep stifling these girls' momentums, man. Like, but I'm so glad that Casey O'Neil is getting this chance. Taylor Santos got that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Viviana Araujo got that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for Casey O'Neil. You know what I'm saying? This is her chance right here. This is her opportunity to show, like, you know what I'm saying? And Casey O'Neil is just the type of fighter, to me, man, you know what I'm saying, that it don't really matter who it is that they put in front of Casey O'Neil. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't gonna shy away from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get from Casey O'Neil. Like, the same vibe I get from Jillian Robertson and Montana De La Rosa and Jojua, you know what I'm saying? Those girls, those dangerous girls that'll fight you anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And Casey O'Neil, to me, is emerging as another ground threat. You know what I'm saying? She's emerging as a ground threat. She a little reckless and rough around the edges on the feet, but Casey O'Neil is a ground fighter, man. She's a ground threat out here. And she's just another person added to that ring of ground threats, those ring of ground finishers. You know what I'm saying? Like, Casey O'Neil is another notch inside that. You know, she joins Miranda Maverick. She joins Montana De La Rosa, Jillian Robertson, Liana Jojua. You know what I'm saying? These dangerous and opportunistic submission specialists and ground and pound girls who will get you out. If the fight hits the floor, they'll get you out of there. You know what I'm saying? They'll do what they got to do to get you out of there. And I gotta put Casey O'Neil with that same in that same group of girls. You know what I'm saying? And she brings that same. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call fighters like her and Montana and Miranda. I'm gonna call those girls semi well rounded. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call those girls semi well rounded. I'm gonna put that term on them. You know what I'm saying? These semi well rounded, semi well rounded girls who can make fights on the feet competitive, and you know what I'm saying. But when it goes to the ground, that you can't touch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Montana, Casey O'Neil, Jojua, these girls can bang on the feet and they can take these fights to the ground and finish these fights in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that Casey O'Neil is going to be, she's not going to be anything that Roxanne hadn't seen before, but I think Casey is hungry enough and tenacious enough to go in there and beat her, just like Taylor did, just like Viviane Araujo did. You know what I'm saying? Those girls they knew they wanted to go in there and beat Roxanne Mariferi, so they went in there and did it. You know what I'm saying? I think Casey O'Neil can go in there and do the same thing. Stylistic wise, Roxanne Mariferi is good on the feet. Her punching her striking is very effective. Me and Combo have talked about this. Very effective, you know what I'm saying? But what she struggles with is somebody who hits harder than her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she, girls who hit harder than Roxanne, she has a problem with that. And girls who are stronger than her when the fight goes to the ground, you know what I'm saying, she has a problem with that too. And I think Casey O'Neil, somebody mentioned it last night or the other night on Combos, you know what I'm saying, youth is on her side. You know what I'm saying? Growth and tenaciousness is on her side. Like, that hunger for that belt is on her side. Roxanne Mariferi is not somebody who I feel like is very hungry. She fights like she's hungry, but she doesn't act like she's hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't act like she's hungry for the belt. She fights like it because she goes in there and fights hard, but she doesn't act like she really wants that belt. Versus Casey O'Neil, that's somebody that wants the belt. And whoever it is that she gotta get through to get to it, she want that belt. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jillian Robinson gonna get. And I got Jillian Robinson's picture up here too, because Robinson gonna get right back on track. You know what I'm saying? Jillian Robinson's gonna get right back on track because that's if not the that if she's one of, if not the hungriest fighter at 125 pounds. I'm telling you guys, she is one of the most, if not the most hungriest fighter at 125 pounds. She wants that belt and she's willing to fight whoever it takes to get to it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And Casey O'Neill's the same way, and you gotta respect that, man. You gotta respect that. See, me, I respect that. A lot of people don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always about, you know, people who speak like that, especially in this division. People who speak like that, you know, get told to shut their mouth. Shut up. You ain't got no business talking like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no business talking like that. You ain't got no business saying Valentina Shevchenko's name. Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? They asking Shane Burgos about how does he feel, you know, knowing that he's just a couple of wins away from a title shot. He's ready to go. Nobody's out here dissing Shane Burgos. Everybody's talking about Shane Burgos, you know what I'm saying, like he is a title contender. Even and this guy's on a 2-fight skid. He lost to God damn it, what's his name? He lost to Edson Barboza and he lost to shit. I'm having a brain fart. Who did Shane Burgos lose to? Josh Emmett. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still talking about Shane Burgos. And he's talking to Alexander Volkanovski, and everybody telling Shane Burgos he better shut the hell. Now, ain't nobody telling Shane Burgos he better shut up. Everybody saying, yeah, Shane Burgos, he gets a couple of wins together. This guy can be a legit threat. And not saying that, you know what I'm saying, Valentina is any less than Alexander Volkanovski, but you're talking two dominant champs, and then the rest of the, you know, one division, it's okay for contenders to, you know, and it's really every other division in the UFC. It's okay for contenders in every other division to say, you know, they want to fight for, you know, it's okay for prospects to say they want that belt. They want to fight for that belt. But it just seemed like there's this stigma at 125 pounds to where these girls, they're not supposed to say that they want to fight for the belt. It's crazy for me. Let me look at these comments here. I agree. She wants to improve. Okay. King Manon. Oops, sorry. No, cover. Jillian and Montana had their time. Okay. Wait, who is she fighting? Roxanne Mariferi. Coach. What's up, Coach? Roxanne Mariferi. Stifling their momentum. What the fuck? They lost fights and lost their momentum as a result. Right, because they kept being shuffled. Like everybody was being shuffled around down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there wasn't any really. Eventually somebody's gonna start losing if you keep fighting these girls in the, you know, in between the same bunch of girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if somebody's on a streak, it's time for, if somebody's ranked and on a streak, it's time for them to step up instead of still fighting girls who are unranked, taking chances against girls who's, you know, one spot apart from you. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever loses, they get knocked out of the rank. Like, that's just crazy. Like, those girls at the bottom shouldn't even be fighting each other. Listen, if you're unranked, you should be able to fight somebody 10 and below. If you beat them, you fight somebody 6 to 8 or 6 to 9. And then if you beat them, you fight somebody from 1 to 5. And if you beat them, you fight the champion. Instead of 13 fighting 12 and 11 fighting 15 and 9 fighting 14 and 14 fighting unranked. Like, that's just, I don't get that. Like, I don't get that. That's what I'm talking about, TJ347. Roxanne, yeah, Roxanne. Sorry, Queen Manon. Combo trolling. He trolling, y'all. Combo trolling tonight. Hell yeah, retire. I would say retire, Roxanne. Casey O'Neill simps are about to get their feelings hurt. Nah, I'm sorry, TJ, but I think everybody's pushing for Casey O'Neill on this one, man. You know, this is what we've been asking for, you know. Casey O'Neill with that devastating ground and pound. Okay, is her ground and pound not good? Combo, is Casey O'Neill's ground and pound not good? Doesn't she have 2 stoppages in the UFC by ground and pound? Combo, just drop that in the comments if I'm wrong. Like, just let me know. Sad state of affairs when a mediocre fighter is seen as a living legend simply because people are tired of the same names being at the top of the division. See, you not TJ. You no, sir. You not looking. You're not interpreting what we're saying, dude. We want to see these young and hungry prospects matched up with these people who've been sitting there because we want to see new blood fighting for the belt. We want to see new blood fighting for the belt, TJ 347. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's the new blood. You know, it's all about that new blood, bro. That's all we want to see, bro. We want to see that new blood get in there and mix it up, man. If these old heads is really as good as they are, stop mixing them up with each other. Let's see them knock off some of the prospects. Man, I'm so mad that Alexa Grasso is out of this fight, man, with Joanne Calderwood. I'm not mad at Taylor Santos getting it, but man, So now I got 2 of my triple threats are down. 2 of my triple threats. 2 of my triple threats are down. No, man. You Russian fighters weren't ready, then they get wrecked and their careers fall apart. Nah, that's not how it works, bro. That's not the narrative. I'm not buying that anymore, dude. Like, that's not the narrative for any other division inside the UFC except for 125 pounds. It's not the narrative for any other division, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like right now, okay, let's look at the rankings. Let's see. Let's check out the rankings because Marlon Chito Vera is fighting Frankie Edgar. So let's see what their rankings are right now at bantamweight. Let's go look at bantamweight. Let's see. Okay. So Frankie Edgar is number 8. Chito Vera is number 13. That's a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? That's a good matchup. Is Chito Vera rushing? Is he rushing? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he being rushed? No. He beat Sean O'Malley. Got a huge win, which put him where he's at. And then he fights Jose Aldo. He loses to Jose Aldo. Now he fights Frankie Edgar, who was number 8 ranked. Jose Aldo was like number 6 or number 5 or number 6 when they fought. You know what I'm saying? He beat an unranked fighter, and then he got Jose Aldo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're going to look impressive, then give them those fights. Obviously, they see something in Chito Vera, or they wouldn't be giving him the fights. He had the momentum from beating Sean O'Malley. Why not give him a fight? Give him fights that's going to propel him up. Okay, Jose Aldo, one of the greatest in the world. He loses to Jose Aldo. Didn't get stopped. Close. Not even. I mean, it wasn't. It's not something that said it was a close fight. It was a competitive fight. So now he's fighting. Now he's getting another opportunity to advance in the division instead of fighting another unranked fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it just is what it is. Stop using dudes. In women in WMA over than Santos, who has shown they can win when they really need to. In that division, Casey O'Neill, Montana De La Rosa got that win when she was down and out. You know what I'm saying? She had lost one and had a draw, and she pulls out this win over Lipsky. She needed that win. You know what I'm saying? Jillian Robinson gonna get this dub over Priscilla Cachoeira. What you talking? You know, what you talking? Let's see. Jillian and Montana are great examples. They go up against stiff competition, lose, and then you don't take away that they aren't ready. Okay, then. No, I'm not saying that they aren't ready. I'm not going to argue with you, dude, because I've said more and more that all of them need improvement, dude. Every fighter at 125 pounds needs improvement. Every last one of them. Don't get me saying that what has happened to them as far as their positioning in the rankings. Don't let that blur with me being a fan of them, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let it blur. Don't let the lines blur. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm a fan of them or not, based off of what they've done, you know what I'm saying, they should be further in the rankings than where they are. Now, these 2 losses to Jillian Robinson, okay, she lost these 2 fights. She lost against Miranda. She lost against Taylor Santos. Okay. Jillian's situation is a little more justified. But Montana De La Rosa's? Absolutely not, man. No, absolutely not. No, man. Montana should be ranked. She should be ranked. You know what I'm saying? She should have been, Montana should be sitting at least in the top 10 by now. 11, 12, somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? Floating around at 14 and 15. That's not helping De La Rosa at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that Montana has lost a lot of fights out here in the UFC. And she's only lost 2. She's only lost 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's crazy, man. She's only lost 2 fights. That's, everybody thinks that Montana out here getting beat up. People think she's losing left and right. Montana has lost 2 fights. Have you thought about that before you start trashing Montana De La Rosa? Let's look at her record since coming into the UFC. Whether or not I'm a fan, she should be ranked higher than where she is, just based off of what she's done. The win-loss ratio alone, she should be ranked further than where she is. I mean, that just is what it is. Okay, so since coming in, she has won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Her record is 5-2-1. That's not a bad record. That's not a bad UFC run. 5-2-1. That's not a bad UFC run. So what? It doesn't matter. Marcus Bell, dude, you gotta stop sounding like a fucking broken record with this against who shit. It doesn't matter who she was against. I'm talking about what she's done since they signed her. It don't matter who you fight. You sign on the dotted line to come into the UFC and win fights. When you can boil all the fringes off of it, dude, when it boils down to your fucking contract in the UFC, you come in here to win. You come in here to win. Because if you don't win, then you're out. If you don't win, then you're out. And that's just period. It's period. If you don't win, you're out. 5-2-1, that's not a bad record since coming into the UFC. What you mean, man? Y'all act like she's losing left and right out here, man. Y'all. This against who shit, man. Y'all have created this whole system of judging, man, that I just don't fucking agree with. This whole system of judging shit and where it should be and all this shit, man. That shit ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that. 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 But it is what it is. Okay? But y'all, and not to talk shit about Casey O'Neill, but what has Casey O'Neill done? I'm riding high on Casey O'Neill, but let's talk about it. What has Casey O'Neill done? Has she done anything more impressive than Montana De La Rosa? Ask yourselves that question. Has Casey O'Neill done more than Montana De La Rosa in the UFC? Let's go. Answer the question. I need to know the question. I need to know the question. Has Casey O'Neill done more than beating? Has Manon Fiorot done more than Montana De La Rosa in the UFC? And I'm with these fighters. That's the thing. I'm with these fighters. You know what I'm saying? Manon Fiorot. I'm behind Manon. I'm behind Casey O'Neill. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, okay, let's look at Casey O'Neill's record since coming into the UFC. Laura Procopio, Shayna Dobson, and Antonina Shevchenko. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be 100% honest with it, but I'm riding high on Casey O'Neill because she understood the assignment. She understood the assignment. When you sign on that dotted line, you have to come in here and you have to win. It doesn't matter who they put in front of you. Everything else is purely hypothetical, guys. Everything else is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Everything else that comes after the fact of winning or losing is subjective. All of it is subjective. When you sign your name on that dotted line, you sign to come in here and win. I mean, it just is what it is. Oh, coach, I seen your big four, but coach, am I lying? Coach, tell the truth. When you sign on that dotted line, you come in here to win. You come in here to win. So yeah, I use Casey O'Neill as an example. You know what I'm saying? Saying, okay, she hadn't really done much more than Robertson or De La Rosa hadn't done, as far as like getting on a finishing streak. There's been a few girls that's done that. You know what I'm saying? But what did Casey O'Neill understand? She understood the assignment. What did Manon Fiorito do? Manon Fiorito understood the assignment. The assignment is to sign your name and cash them checks and whoop ass and cash them checks. Manon Fiorito has came in here and she's whooped that. You could argue that Manon Fiorito hadn't faced the best competition. But everybody's talking about Manon as a future title challenger. Manon understood the assignment. So when your win-loss ratio is positive in the UFC and a good positive, I think you understood the assignment. I think that you've understood the assignment. When you lose and then you come back from a loss and look and stop somebody, you understood the assignment. Listen, it is what it is, man. You can call it what you want. You can call it what you want. She has been in her position for a while. You right, she has. That's my argument, Combo. That's my argument. Coach said Casey O'Neill's going to retire. Roxanne, can't wait. Coach. She understood the assignment. Casey O'Neill understands the assignment. I think Casey looks promising because she's putting together a winning streak. Yes, she does. She does. So let's move on, guys. Let's move on. I've talked enough about King Casey O'Neill. King Casey O'Neill. King Casey O'Neill. I've talked enough about King. It's time to move on to my girl, She-Wolf, Liana Jojua. Let's go. Let me pause it on Jojua. Let's go, She-Wolf. Let's go. Listen, man. Liana Jojua about to go in here and put something on Courtney Casey, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to think about Courtney Casey. It seems like every time you want to cheer for Courtney Casey, it's like she falls flat. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I wasn't cheering for her in the Jillian Robertson fight. I mean, absolutely not. But I'm not going to lie. Let me pull up her record here. I did recognize that Courtney Casey is a much better striker than Jillian Robertson. I said, Courtney Casey is a big athletic girl. You know what I'm saying? Courtney Casey is a big athletic girl, even at 125, coming up from 115. Even at 125, I said she should still be physically dominant, physically advantageous over Jillian Robertson. Because Jillian Robertson, to me, is just one of those smaller flyweights, Jillian is not. I wouldn't say she's small, because if you really look at Jillian Robertson, she's broad. You know what I'm saying? Like she's broad. She's just one of those. She's still one of those like shorter, smaller flyweights. You know what I'm saying? Versus girls like Agapova and Manon and De La Rosa, who are taller and longer. You know what I'm saying? Their weight is distributed more across their body. Versus Jillian is more compact. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, I thought she would beat Jillian Robertson. I really did think she would beat Jillian Robertson. But, no. What am I saying? I thought that would be a problem for Jillian Robertson. That's what I was trying to say. I thought that her size would be a problem for Jillian Robertson. You know what I'm saying? I thought Jillian would struggle trying to, wrap up Courtney Casey and get her down. But to be honest with you, man, seeing that takedown defense in that Jillian Robertson fight, man, I mean, oh Lord have mercy. Seeing that takedown defense in that Jillian Robertson fight, man, I said, ain't no way in hell Leona Joshua ain't gonna be able to get her down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's just no way in hell that Joshua doesn't get Courtney Casey down. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna get Courtney Casey down, and she gonna smother her, dude. Like, if Joshua doesn't lock up something fast on Courtney Casey, she might take some pointers from that Jillian Robertson fight and just smother the shit out of Courtney Casey. You know what I'm saying? Just beat her up on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because her takedown defense is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, Courtney Casey has probably the worst takedown defense at flyweight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being 100% honest because, I mean, Jillian Robertson took her down so easily. Like, it didn't even look hard for Jillian to drag Courtney Casey to the ground. That's the thing. Like, I was so surprised based off of what I'm thinking in my head about the physical size of Courtney Casey. You know, she's muscular, she's tall, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking Jillian gonna have a problem taking this girl down. And Jillian just did it at will. Robertson did it at will. You know what I'm saying? And something told me to go back and watch some of Joshua's previous fights, and it's just as soon as these fights, and she's working on her game as far as she's over at Syndicate, she's training, working on her hands. They've been working on her hands primarily this camp. You know what I'm saying? It's been all about her hands this go around. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure that her footwork. She's been training with Roman Dolidze, the other Georgian guy. They've all been training, that smothering style of grappling. You know what I'm saying? Those Georgians bring that smothering style of grappling. Like in Dolidze's last fight, you know what I'm saying? He just smothered and wore on the dude till the dude just really couldn't do much of anything. You know what I'm saying? They've really been working on that, but they've really been pushing Joshua's hands and making sure that her, because she has the fundamentals of it, she has that down because every fight you see it. And Joshua throws with a little pop on her punches, you know what I'm saying? But so, as far and speaking of that, her striking is better than Jillian Robertson's. Like her striking is much better than Jillian Robertson's, just because of the commitment to it. You know what I'm saying? Like Leona Joshua is actually trying to hurt you with punches out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not, she doesn't use punches as a setup like Robertson does. But that's the first fight, that's the only fight that I have seen Jillian Robertson settle into some striking. You know what I'm saying? That is and Jillian everything she does on the feet is not horrible. Her footwork is actually good. Jillian Robertson surprisingly has good footwork. You know what I'm saying? So Robertson is not a wash on the feet because Jillian makes you think that she wants to stand and bang with you, and she does it enough to get the takedown. But against Courtney Casey, it was a different thing for her. Like she was using the pressure to back up Courtney Casey. You know what I'm saying? She was using the pressure to back Courtney Casey up behind that black line. And every time Courtney Casey's feet got behind that black line, Jillian Robertson took her down. But while it was out in the open, man, while the fight was out in the open, Jillian Robertson was the one landing strikes. Jillian was the one landing head kicks. Jillian was the one coming forward throwing combinations. You know what I'm saying? Ducking, faking takedowns, coming up top with strikes, coming up with head kicks, and then fake the takedown again and actually go for it and get it every single time. Jillian did what she wanted to do. And I talked to Dean Thomas after that fight. He said, what Jillian Robertson did in that fight is what what I've been trying to get her to do in every single fight. He said, what she did right there is what I've been trying to get her to do every single fight. He said he don't know what the difference was, whether it was Courtney Casey scared of the takedown or whatever, but he said it worked. He said Jillian Robertson executed everything that he's been working with her in training in that fight right there. He argues that Dean Thomas said that he thinks that the Poliana Botelho fight was her best performance, but I think it was the Courtney Casey fight. But in terms of Leona Joshua, you know what I'm saying, the way she, dude, I mean, and to watch Diana Belbita go out and fight her last fight, the way she fought her last fight, you know what I'm saying, to see Diana Belbita go out there and beautiful striking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, beautiful striking and just beautiful footwork and technique that Diana Belbita showed in her last fight. Liana Jojua made quick, quick, quick work of Diana Belbita. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that fight got taken. I mean, she tried to bum rush Jojua, and Jojua just snatched up that takedown, man. And she worked for that. She worked for that armbar. But 20 seconds later, man, we hearing a snap in the arm, and she done broke the arm of Diana Belbita. Like, and Jojua said she didn't want to break the arm; it just broke. You know, so she said I didn't. In the post fight, she said I didn't really want to break her arm; it just broke. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. Like, that's just how nasty Jojo's arm bars are. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that she's won a fight many times with those arm bars. But Jojo also has that style where she'll lay on you. You know what I'm saying? She'll maul you and she'll make you try to work to get off from up under, and then she'll stand you up and then she'll beat you up on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen her do that so many times in her fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? She'll maul and wrestle these girls down, and then she stands them up and then beats them up on the feet. You know what I'm saying? And she's been working a lot of combinations, ending them with kicks. Jojo versus Casey is gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Whether a standing fight or a ground fight, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Let's see here. So we're gonna move on from Jojo Casey because we all know we all know how that fight is going. We all know how that fight is going. Let's see. Let's talk Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje, man. All I see, I mean, it's really not much to really say about this fight. You know what I'm saying? It's really not a whole lot to say about this fight. This fight is what it is. Somebody going down. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's chin is gonna give. Somebody's not gonna be able to stand up. Somebody's not. I mean, somebody's chin is not gonna be able to hold up. That's just how it is. I hate to say that, but somebody's chin is not gonna hold up. It's really just as simple as that. Once these bombs start flying, you know what I'm saying? Once Gaethje starts throwing bombs and chopping up Michael Chandler's legs, you just never know how a fight like this is going to go. And if Michael Chandler can start, come out with that wide stance and cut off that octagon on Justin Gaethje and, you know what I'm saying, land that shot, you know what I'm saying, he can hurt Gaethje because Gaethje got dropped by Gaethje got dropped at the end of that first round against Tony Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he can be touched, and Michael Chandler is a knockout artist. Or we can see Michael Chandler go out here and wrestle fuck the hell out of Justin Gaethje. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very possible as well. Very possible as well. So, of course, my boy Shane Burgos going in here for redemption. You know what I'm saying? He lost his last couple of fights. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, he truly is the dark horse at featherweight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so many people dismiss Shane. A lot of people. He has a huge following of people who thinks that he's one of the best in the division. Like, he has a huge following, but there's a lot of people out here that don't see any potential in Shane Burgos, and it just blows me away. Like, I'm like, you guys don't see what? I mean, come on, man. What don't you see? What don't you see? What don't you see? This guy is an animal, man. This guy is an animal. Shane Burgos is a nasty animal. So we'll see how that fight goes, man. This card as a whole, man, it's a good card. It's a good card. Not many women's fights on it, so it's really not much coverage. I'll talk. I love men's MMA, but I only briefly touch on men's MMA over here because, if y'all want to hear me talk men's MMA, then subscribe to Bloody Canvas right here on YouTube, because that's where more of the focus is over there, versus here. It's more about women's MMA. It's definitely more about women's MMA. So, I'll briefly touch on those fights. Kamaru Usman, Kobe Covington. Well, you've heard me go back and forth with the guys over at Bloody Canvas about that fight. I think that Kamaru stops him again. I mean, I think he stops him again. Kamaru is just better than Kobe. I've seen so many ways in that fight that Kamaru was better than Kobe Covington. You know what I'm saying? The things that he was doing better than Kobe. Kobe throwing those Like he leads. It's like he leads with his elbow when he throws punches. Like it's very weird how he throws his punches versus Kamal. Like his straight punches are thrown kind of like hooks. You know what I'm saying? But Kamal Usman was coming straight down the pipe, landed on his chin. You know, he was hunting that chin. You know, I said right away. I said, "There's a difference in what's going on here." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the punches that are landing on Kobe are straight down the pipe versus what Kamaru's. I mean, you know, what Kamaru's getting hit with is like half hook, half straight. Like, just that's why really it looks like that's why there's no power on his punches. Kind of like Felicia Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Felicia, like, she doesn't turn. She doesn't like she punches like when she punches you, she hits you with the back part of her fist. Like imagine holding your lead your backhand. Let's say stand southpaw. Let's say your backhand, or orthodox. Either way, just your backhand, and you throw it, but you hit them with the back part of your hand on a straight punch. Like it's just so weird how Felicia Spencer needs to get a new camp. Because if she planning on going out here, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Leah Letson got some ring rust on her, but if she planning on going out here and striking with Leah Letson, that's not a good idea. It's really not a good idea. Because I think Leah Letson can knock her out. To be 100% honest, let's see. Especially with one of those kicks of Letson's. Let me see here, guys. Let me look at something here. Okay. So Combo Breaker 99 says Sarge versus Gatto, man. I don't know, man. You know, she's 2-0 since coming in. You know, Melissa Gatto is somebody or she's 1-0 since coming in. With that win over Victoria Leonardo, but her last win was over Carol Rosa. That's why I said 2-0. No, 1-0, but her last win was over Carol Rosa. So somebody that's in the UFC. I gotta see, man. You know, I gotta see how this fight goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta see if Sarge can make the weight. So let's go one step at a time here. Like I gotta see if Sarge can make the weight again and make it consistently. You know, if she can, then I'm gonna pick Sarge. But Miss Gato is undefeated, so I think her attack style is very high output. You know what I'm saying? What she did to Victoria Leonardo, beat the hell out of her in there. Like everybody beat up Victoria Leonardo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But guys, what I'm gonna have to do though, what I'm gonna have to do since two of my triple threats are down right now, and that's Alexa Grasso and Montana De La Rosa, I'm gonna have to do some interims. I'm gonna have to fill those spots with interim fighters. You know what I'm saying? Interim fighters. I got two interim. I'm gonna have to choose two interim triple threats to go. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Jojo was in Agapova's corner. Yep. So I'm gonna have to get two interims. You know what I'm saying? Two interim triple threats while De La Rosa and Grasso are out. Hmm. Grasso and De La Rosa are out of my triple threat. You know what I'm saying? Because they are injured. Take fill it with Miranda permanently. So take Manon off and put Miranda on. Take Manon off and put Miranda on. Combo. I mean, it is what it is. You mean take Manon off and put Miranda on? I'll do that for you. If that'll make you feel better, I'll drop Manon from the triple threat and add Miranda Maverick. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I gotta see what Combo say to that before I go on, man. Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't want Miranda on the list. So you don't want Miranda on my triple threat. Got you. Okay. You just playing. Oh, I got you, Combo. You just playing. Okay. Okay. It's all good though. And we all like to play every now and then. But so I'm gonna have to think it over, guys. I'm gonna have to think over who are my interim triple threats, guys. Who are my interim triple threats? Since Montana is out and Alexa Grasso is out. I think I got two in mind, but I'm gonna ponder it. I'm gonna ponder it for 24 hours before I make the video. Oh boy, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, Combo. He said he want Montana De La Rosa off. Out of here, Combo. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, Combo Breaker. Now. You can quit that. You can quit that mess. You can quit that mess. Okay, I'll take De La Rosa off of mine if you take Maverick off of yours. Deal? Maverick off of yours, De La Rosa off of mine. You got a deal? We got a deal? Because if we got a deal with that, then I'll take Montana off of mine and you take Maverick off of yours. Because I mean that sounds like a deal to me, man. Time for me to get my Swiftwood Mountain, wipe some of these people out. Combo done got quiet. Okay, I guess he ain't down. He ain't down to do that then. But anyways, I got two interim fighters, two interim girls. I'm gonna have to get in for the time being until those girls can come back. And then when they come back, those girls go back to honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying? When De La Rosa and Grasso come back, then the two girls that were there, they go to honorable mentions because that it wasn't their spot originally. And I got two of the perfect girls in mind too. I got two perfect ones in mind. Can y'all guess who they are? Can y'all guess who they are? Who y'all think they are? Let me put it like that. Who do y'all think they are? Let me get some names out there. Let me see some names of who y'all think I'm thinking about. I'm interested to know who y'all think is on my mind for the interim, for two spots interim. You know what I'm saying? These girls floated around the outside of my triple threat. You know what I'm saying? It was either them or the girls that are there. If I didn't feel too strongly about the girls that are there, it would have been one or both of these girls. You know what I'm saying? So, who y'all think is my interims? Where y'all at? Combo, who you think my interims are, man? I If y'all guess them, I'll say okay. If y'all guess them, I'll tell you. Y'all funny in these comments, boy. I'm telling you. Y'all funny in these comments. Oh, look at Combo. Blanchfield. I ain't gonna say, man. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say. If it wasn't the girls that were on there, if it wasn't the girls that were on there, it would have been one or both of these two. I'm gonna have to save it till tomorrow for y'all. I'm gonna have to do a video tomorrow. I can't just put it out there like that. I can't just put it out there like that. I gotta let it simmer because yeah. I'm gonna name the video Triple Threat Edit. or Triple Threat Interims. You know what I'm saying? Interim triple threats. It's my, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna name the video. You know what I'm saying? The interim triple threats. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gotta join Manon. Montana is out. Alexa Grasso is out. You know what I'm saying? My girls are out. Combo said Dobson. No, man, not Dobson. No, not Dobson, bro. Um, yeah, so be looking for a video tomorrow, guys. I might do it on my way to work. I might do it after work. I don't know. Just expect the video tomorrow that's gonna show. Um, it's gonna talk about who I'm gonna replace De La Rosa and Grasso with. I think you guys will be. I think you guys will be surprised. Oh yeah, Miranda Granger, future champ. Yeah, right. All right, guys. Well, shit. That's pretty much all I got. I've been on here for. Let's see how long I've been on here for. Talking to y'all. Oh yeah, it's been right over an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on these interims. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to make sure that I want to put this energy out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I want to put this out there like that because they really were these two before these two got cycled off the list. Right, when I made the triple threat, I was like, no, I got to put, I got to put this person and this person in there because they deserve to be there. So, hmm. So we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. So look forward to it, guys. I hope you all see it and comment and listen to it. It's gonna be a good one. And it's gonna be a video short, so it ain't gonna keep you all day. So 5-minute video as to why I'm choosing these two to go on there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a clue though. Hunger. It's all about hunger. Who do y'all see right now that's hungry? You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all see that's hungry right now? And he said Andrea Lee. Man, chill out, Combo. Combo, chill out. Combo, chill out, bruh. But both of them are extremely hungry fighters who ready to go. So yeah. But anyways, guys, nice turnout tonight. Nice turnout, nice numbers tonight. I appreciate you guys coming in. If you guys could just do me a favor, man, and smash that like button on your way out. Jump over to Bloody Canvas MMA right here on YouTube if you want to hear me talk men's MMA. I do know my men's MMA, and I do talk men's MMA. I just don't talk men's MMA that much on No Filter MMA. My channel is a men's channel. My channel is a women's MMA channel, and the quicker that people realize that, then the quicker I have to quit explaining it to them. You know what I'm saying? My channel is a women's MMA channel, and I know my women's MMA. So don't try to challenge that. Like, when people try to challenge your knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, don't try to challenge my knowledge. I know all of these fights that have happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember these fights, you know what I'm saying? I know we study this shit, you know what I'm saying? And don't try to, like, downplay the fact that, you know what I'm saying? I'm a women's MMA channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't downplay that, you know what I'm saying? Because that'll piss me off because I've invested a lot of time into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that energy out there for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't challenge. Don't do that. That's not nice. You know what I'm saying? That's not nice. But anyways, guys, if you want to hear me talk men's MMA, jump over to Bloody Canvas MMA right here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at No Filter MMA. Facebook, go like the page on Facebook. No Filter MMA on Facebook. Go like the page. I don't update it that much, but go like the page, and of course, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell too. After you hit that, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload a video. Um, and guys, I'm trying to bring some interviews to No Filter MMA too. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But anyways, I am going to get out of here, and I'm going to shut this thing down for the night. So anyways, guys, you guys take it easy tonight. The top 15 gatekeeper of flyweight. Jacob Denoski, hit that dislike button. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. But these damn, I'm telling you, man, because I got so many trolls out there, Jacob. Like people leave these little snide comments. You know what I'm saying? You don't know this. You don't know this. You don't. See, that's what it's the people in the comments that piss me off the more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to downplay what you say and trying to make you feel stupid and you know what I'm saying? So I say little shit like that for the motherfuckers who challenge what you say in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I say what I say. But like I said, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, this is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Shoot over to CSH Combat Sports right here on YouTube, the biggest WMMA channel on the scene. Coach Shelton Harrison, and my dude Combo Breaker 99 right here on YouTube. Combo Breaker 99. Go hit that subscribe button on him as well. So, anyways, guys, I'm shutting this